to Cinderella's Dream.
You didn't know I made the odds?
An Army officer in the next for Brad Cox.
Wow.
So what kind of favorite is he going to be in that case?
I don't know if he's going to be that big of a favorite. I think a lot of people are jumping aboard.
You're right.
Favorite in the double. Middle jewel of this Turf Triple Series for 3-year-old fillies here. Fasig-Tipton Saratoga Oaks Invitational. And the filly that won the first leg, Cinderella's Dream. 5 for 6 lifetime for Godolphin and Charlie Appleby. The favorite again from the inside. Let's go to Frank Miramati.
They're off in the Fasig-Tipton Saratoga Oaks Invitational, moving on up, hopped in the air at the start. Makanga, as expected, goes straight to the front, but already under a tight hold as Kathy and Marissa moves through along the inside. Moving on up, third in the early going, Dancing and Dixie fourth, and Cinderella's Dream is 5 lengths off Makanga, who is kept well off the hedge, leading the way by a length and a half. Moving on up, Kathy and Marissa along the hedge, Dancing and Dixie, followed by Cinderella's Dream. The opening quarter went in a moderate 24 3/5 seconds. So it is Makanga showing the way by 2.5 lengths. Very eager to go, but still strangled at this point in time. Moving on up in second, Kathy and Marissa also under a hold in third. Cinderella's Dream inches into a clear-cut fourth spot, just 4.5 or so off the pacemaker, and Dancing and Dixie is at the back. 49 4. All things going the way of Makanga early on. 2-length advantage, Kathy and Marissa right next to moving on up. Dancing and Dixie making an early bid as they try to quicken the tempo into the far turn. Cinderella's Dream yet to do her best running. Kathy and Marissa puts the pressure on Makanga rounding the far turn. Their heads apart, moving on up 3 deep. Dancing and Dixie, Cinderella's Dream 4 lengths off them in the blue, inching into contention as they come to the quarter pole. 3/4 in 1:14 1. Kathy and Marissa, Cinderella's Dream cut loose, confidently ridden to in the center of the course, and here she comes. Cinderella's Dream has to get to Kathy and Marissa. Kathy and Marissa short lead. Cinderella's Dream alongside, just being nudged along. Too much class. Cinderella's Dream, a stroll in the park, winning the Fasig-Tipton Saratoga Oaks Invitational. Kathy and Marissa a good second. Dancing and Dixie was third.
Cinderella's Dream kicks in and does what she's done 5 times before in 6 starts. She's going to get her picture taken once again here.
Yeah, I mean, for Cinderella's Dream, it almost looked like a replay of her last race at Belmont. I mean, her kick, which from the top of the stretch home, after she makes that winning move around horses, is just devastating. Hey, look, the slipper fits.
The slipper fits, and this clock did not strike midnight. She just cruised up, and as confident a ride as you're ever going to see. William Buick just let her gallop up alongside the 3-horse, and finally at the 8th pole, he asked her for a bit more. She's just too good for this group. Race was kind of messy early on, though, guys, wasn't it?
Well, you know, the honesty of Rick Dutrow, right on the money, right? He said the 4 was giving him a little problems, and the 4 gave Johnny V all kinds of problems. And Catherine and Marissa, who he liked, ran a really good race, just ran into a monster.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't it kind of apropos that the 4, Makanga, makes the lead but stays off the rail and allows her stablemate to come through on the rail?
Right? Yeah.
Back to the start.
What happens
Keep your
here at
eyes
the
on the
start?
speed.
Here, big with the 4.
Yeah, keep an eye on Johnny Velasquez on the 4, Makanga. She gets very keen with him. He's trying to slow her down here, and they get into a tug of war. And you can see the position of his hands. He's about 4 inches off her neck. Her head is up in his face. She's pulling. She just never settled at all. And Johnny was in a fight with her and pretty much stayed that way all the way down to the half-mile pole. He was removed from the rail. I don't know if she was trying to get out maybe a little bit with him, but certainly opened up nicely for his uncoupled stablemate. She was just way too keen.
I think everybody knew that Cinderella's Dream, the 1-horse, was probably going to go around, you know, from that inside post.
I guess so,
because, you know,
he was never going to take the gamble of coming up the rail. Yeah,
right. Why
said,
do that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So for the pace setter Makanga, let's make that a little bit more difficult and stay off the rail, and let's allow our stablemate, the 3-horse, to come inside and save all the ground. It was a great plan, but it's not going to work because the 1-horse Cinderella's Dream is just too damn good.
Yeah, right here, he just shakes the reins at her, William Buick, who is just such a good rider. He's such a blend of European and American. He spent winters here working for Todd Pletcher. and she just wins with consummate ease.
You know, of all the riders that come over here, he rides more like an American rider. But you can tell when a rider comes, like Jamie Spencer comes over here, you can tell he's a European rider. But yeah, William Buick, sometimes I can't tell that he's
blends in nicely, doesn't he? Yeah.
He gets down on a horse, very nice. Reminds me of Flavian Pratt. He's got that kind of angular where he's just flat there, as you see.
There's well-traveled, Charlie Appleby. All over the globe, winning some of the most important races in the sport.
He said he won the Sussex, what, two days ago? Or he won a big race and then he flew over here, and man's got a good travel plan.
I have a feeling that call is coming in on Rome. I don't think that's R-O-A-M, Rome. I don't think that's a local call.
Now, if you're watching the Olympics and the gymnastics the other night, Simone Biles, small package, she can... outstanding. You see how high she gets up?
Yeah,
This filly here, she is small, Tom. We saw her go by.
That's right.
She packs a punch down the lane.
She does indeed.
But those tight little pocket rockets sometimes. I remember a horse called Megahertz. You remember Megahertz?
Sure.
Small little horse came flying from way back. Some of these little pocket rockets like her, they love these turns too, Mick.
Yeah, she handled so easily. I mean, and he took her back out of the field early, so confident, and like you guys said, was looking to be outside so that he didn't have to worry about traffic.
Let's go to Maggie with William Buick.